Hey, welcome to All the Yarn. If this is your first time here, hey, grab a craft and sit for a spell. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back and thanks for coming back to say hi. I appreciate you all. I am Lindsay, your hot mess express crafter, and you can find me here obviously on YouTube, but you can also find me on Insta under All the Yarn and on Ravelry under All the Yarn dash. So let's jump right in. I know I haven't really had any FOs for a while because I've had like those big projects, and I had a real big FO last month. I've got another one. Guys, I know I totally faked you out last time, but this time, what? It's actually done. Yeah, ready? Oh my word. This is my 2021 Advent pin loom blanket. How amazing is this, right? Oh my gosh, I could just, oh, I love doing these every year. Okay, so here's all the details. This is from Goosey Fibers. It's her 2021 Advent. Now her Advent was 24 skeins, mini skeins. They were 20 grams, and it was like a 75-25, so it was nearly 96 yards, which is great because I held the fingering weight yarn double, and I was able to get 6 squares out of each color. So 6 times 24, go ahead and do the math. And then this green, which makes the big X, pull it up again. That green is blue brick yarn is linked below. Anyway, this is her colorway Succulent, I think. I did not bring my notes. Oh my word. This is gonna be a struggle bus, but that's okay. I believe it's Succulent. It'll be down linked in below, but it is, I bought it when she was having like a second sale. So I don't know what was wrong with the color. I didn't have any problems with it. I thought it was gorgeous. I thought it matched these colors very nicely. Goosey Fibers Advent just felt earthy to me. And so I just kind of had this nice sagey green. I could do an Advent I could do a blanket without a main color. This is the first year that the Advent calendar I purchased did not have a full skein for December 25th. And if you've been watching me, you know I was just lucky to get my hands on any Advent calendar because I didn't buy one until like what, December 3rd or 4th or something. It was stupid. I'm not doing that again this year. Okay. I've noticed the Advent calendars are coming out. I'm watching them on Insta. I am biding my time because I want to make sure I get the one that I like. This was actually set up to be a fade, and it made doing the blanket a lot harder. So I'm actually on the hunt for an Advent calendar for 2022 that is 24 mini skeins with or without the full skein. I actually liked the idea of pulling a full skein from my stash. That was kind of nice. But if it has a full skein, I'm open to it, you know? But I'm on the hunt. If you guys, like if you've got a favorite dyer and they're starting to advertise for their 2022 Advent, please tag me. I mean, tell me who they are below so I can catch it. But what I'm looking for is 24 mini skeins. They do need to be not the 80-20 blend. It needs to be like a 75-25 blend or a 70-30 blend because I need the yardage. And 20 grams of an 80-20 is typically really hard to get 6 squares out of when you're holding the fingering weight double. So I'm really looking for a 2022 Advent calendar that's not a fade, that's using 75-25-ish yarn, or it's got, you know, like 96 yards per mini skein. So please, I would love some help finding an Advent calendar this year. Go ahead and let me know who your favorite dyer is, or who of your many favorite dyers, because I know I've got plenty, might be offering theirs soon or starting to do teasers, or it's already up on their website. But anyway, okay, so this is Goosey Fibers. And then for a main color, I chose this from Stash. This is Blue Brick yarns. It was a one-off somehow. I thought it was beautiful. It's perfect. That I used for the main color. I used a natural, just an undyed, fingering held double for the seams. This is my slip stitch decorative seaming technique that I've got a YouTube tutorial for. Now I will say, I don't even know if I can find it. I ran out of the yarn, and I happen to have some worsted natural on hand, and so I just finished the blanket using that. It might be this right here. Yeah, that might be it actually. Can you even see? So this right here is the worsted, and this is the fingering held double. And it is just a touch thicker, but I mean, you have to know that it's there, and you have to be looking for it. If you just see the blanket, you don't notice a difference at all. But anyway, that was just stuff that I had on hand, and I actually have quite a bit of worsted natural on hand that I might have a project for later, but I'm not ready to say it quite yet, but I'm very excited, and I'll be playing around with it, and I can't wait to say something to you guys later. All right. Now, I do back mine because I don't like to weave my ends in all the way. It helps me when I'm laying them out, and I feel like they're more secure when they've got a tail. I don't know. That's just me. So this year, I decided to use, this is a 5.3 ounce natural, no, it's not natural, it's a bleached linen. I get my linen from the fabric store, and I will link them below. This is, I mean, it's less than 2 yards. It's like 50 inches or something. It's less than 2 yards. Excuse me. Someone's trying to call in the middle of a podcast. Come on. Anyway, I get mine from the fabric store. You can get doggy bags, and so it's like they're heavily discounted. Usually if it's 2 yards or less, they have doggy bags, and you can just pick up 2 yards if you want to. There was a sale at one point. I picked up many yards, so I have lots of this. And it'll probably be on the blankets for a while. It's a great weight for the back. And then this is a 7.1 ounce natural linen. Now this is what I used for the binding, that's what it's called, blanket binding. Okay, and the back last year, and it kind of made the blanket too heavy. It's still used, but like it's a noticeably heavy blanket. And I had originally purchased this, I think to make curtains or something, but it wasn't going to work. So, and then I just had it on hand. I sew, meaning I have a sewing machine, and I understand the basics of how it works. I sewed masks, back when we were all sewing masks in, summer of 2020. And I've made myself a pair of pajama pants, and I sometimes sew a seam if like something's ripping or something, but I don't call myself like a sewist. I mean, I'm a person who has a machine that knows how to run material through, which is why if you really look closely, like there is some puckering here and there. This has not been bad. This is maybe one of my best blanket bindings to date. Anyway, this was a great fabric for the back, and I kind of liked the stiffer binding. So this is a 7.1 ounce natural. This is a 5.3 ounce bleached. It is the fabric store's signature finish. It's so soft. I do pre-wash. And I also block, like I get this wet, very, very wet, and then I let it hang dry for days. So it is blocked. It's all set. I've run one of these blankets through the washing machine one time, and the yarn bled terribly. But other than that, it wasn't a problem. It's just, can you do it? Yes, but boy, you've got to trust your yarn dyer that they've, made sure nothing's gonna bleed. But yeah, guys, this is done. This is done. How exciting. Oh, so Goosey Fibers, Blue Brickish, The fabric store is natural linen and, natural linen and bleached linen. Another one is done and it's oh so cozy. So anyway, I'm very excited. I'm very excited to use this again. I am nearly out of this fabric. So even though I liked it for the blanket binding, this might be, ooh, that's my one bad spot. You can kind of see I got a little crazy there. Okay, we'll hold up this. So even though I really like this for the blanket binding, this will probably be the last that I might be able to get one more. I don't know. Somebody's calling. I might be able to get one more blanket binding. I don't know. Other than that though, this, I can't wait to use more of this, and I would absolutely be okay using this as blanket binding as well. So that's my first FO. Are you guys ready for another? I don't have another one. I have a hoe. What was that? A half object. Isn't that a hoe? I don't remember. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. What? It's not, let's put it on the correct way. Here we go. This is, okay, it's not even a half finished object. I've not woven in my ends yet. Okay, so it's not quite a half finished object. I got some ends there. But this is the Hermione Everyday Mitts, and it is a free pattern. I am thoroughly enjoying it. Look at that. Okay, you guys see it maybe from this side. Yeah. Look at all those color changes. How amazing is that? Oh my word. I feel like every 2 or 3 stitches, it's a completely different color. So this is, ooh, little close, little close. This is the skein. It is Hedgehog Fibers. It's a Potluck. This is a DK. I got it from Simply Socks. She usually has a couple Potlucks on hand. And it's been marinating in my stash for quite a while. When I went to the fiber retreat at Sodders, there's a group of people and they all like to do the same project for the next retreat, which is next year. And it took quite a bit of discussion, but they decided on the Hermione mitts, and I decided to join them this year. So I'm halfway, kind of. I mean, okay, I got some ends to weave in, but really I'm kind of halfway there to having this done. And I don't even have to have it done till like next February. So I'm way ahead of the game. Very excited about that, because usually I'm like, I didn't get it done, guys. Sorry. No, so I'm very excited. It was so nice to have a small project on the needles. I always tell myself, hey, just put something small on the needles. And it's like, no, I have all these big things I want to get done. And if I have something small on the needles, then I won't be working on my big things, which is true. It's true. But it was so nice. It was like a couple of days work and it was done. So I've got to get the second one cast on quickly before I lose, my momentum here. But it's kind of inspired me to make like 3 or 4 more of these pairs. I love fingerless mitts. I think they're great, especially if you are someone that works at a computer all day, because your hands get cold. And if you have like full mittens or gloves on, like it's hard to type. But with these, you just pop them on and like you still have all your finger dexterity, but like your hands actually, feel a little bit warmer. So anyway, I'm very inspired to make a whole bunch more of these. Maybe not this pattern. I kind of went crazy and was looking at, there's a lot of free fingerless mitt patterns out there that are way cool. So I found maybe 3 more. I don't know if I'll get all 3, if I get 4 pairs of fingerless mittens done this year, but I was very inspired, and I have lots of single skein DK in my stash. I thought, man, this is a great stash buster. Now, this did not use half a skein, so I don't know what I'll use with what's left, but I don't care. That's okay, because at least the majority of the skein has a purpose now. So I'm very excited. So yeah, this is Hedgehog Fibers. It's a Potluck DK that I bought at Simply Socks. This is Hermione's Everyday Mitts. It is a free pattern, very simple pattern. And yeah, okay, so I have another whip. Oh my Lord, this is a monstrosity. Give me a second. I have to find, I'm so scared if I pick it up wrong that my needle is going to come out. Okay, here we go. You're like, where's the needles? Where's the needles? Please don't pull it out. Okay, y'all, this is my shawlography. Okay, look at that. It's upside down right now on purpose because I want to hold on to the needles. All right, so this is what I've done. Now, up until... Yowzers. Okay. Up to here. No. Yeah, up until here, this was all the pattern. This to here has just been me winging it. And it's been fun. I really feel like this shawl wanted to be extra. Like everything about it just screamed, I'm extra, and I was going to embrace that. Now, you guys want to see how close I am to being done? Look at, oh wait, it's all caught. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, folks, that part's bound off. I'm this close, but I'm doing an I-cord bind off. And I've, it's going to take me a while, like a couple of days minimum, maybe a week, you know, because I got other things to do, like sleep, eat, work, you know. But it's coming. It's nearly, I can't tell you how badly I wanted to finish this before I recorded. But if I didn't record now, I have no other free time this month to record. So it's like, okay, it is what it is, you know? And you got like something amazing to look forward to next month. So I kind of, I'm not going to go into detail about everything about this because my next episode, I'm going to tell you about all the different yarns and whatnot. Just know that this started off as Stephen West's Shawlography, which was his mystery shawl knit along that he does every fall. And this was the 2021 mystery knit along from here to here. Oops, excuse me. To here. I use sometimes my middle finger as a pointer, and I don't think about that until after I'm doing it, and then I realize, I don't think you're supposed to do that. So I apologize if you've ever caught it on other episodes. I've done it on other episodes. I've not ever drawn attention to it, but I've done it on other episodes. I apologize. I don't mean anything by it. I'm just pointing. Oh, anybody else do that? Please tell me I'm not the only one out there that you point sometimes with your middle finger and you're just pointing, you know. Anyway, I'm weird. Sorry. Okay, I've got another. Did you not know that? Is that new? I don't know. All right, I've got another whip. I promise. All right, this one, I was really hoping to be further along. I was so motivated after I recorded last month. I thought, oh, yeah, this is going to be done. You guys don't even know. It's going to be done. I looked at the pattern again, and I was not really close to the sleeve split. I had to do like another inch and a half of length. So I've done that. That's it. That's it. I don't know what I need to do yet. I know I'm looking at the directions. I'm this many directions left to sleeve splitting. But I feel like there's a lot in that little bit that, yeah. Oh. So yeah, I'm close, guys. I'm telling you, this is a yoke. It's on very, very small needles. And the reason it's on small needles is because my Shawlography has my big needle and I need that, but I'm casting off. So I'll have it soon. I'll probably put it on here because I do like to take that money shot, yoke shot, you know, where you spread it out and you get to see the yoke. Hopefully I'll have the large needle available so I can do that at least once before it is time for sleeve splitting, but it is very, very close. It's so close. I've added, like I said, it's a little over an inch that I've added in length, but that's all I've done. Mainly because y'all see that Shawlography, right? That's why. I finished that hummus and I'm like, let's get this other shawl off. And then I can start really focusing on the 9 sweaters that I want to be making this year. And like, you know, we're nearly done with March and I've not finished one yet. So this is not looking good, Lindsay. But it's okay. It's okay. I like goals. I like something to be heading towards. If I fall a little short, that's okay. Did I at least have fun? Did I have fun going as far as I did? Okay, well then there you go. I mean, you know, it's all right. It's not failing. It's not failing to me. I did want to talk about something else. Oh, but first, it's time for a coffee break. I needed that. I needed that. You ever just need that? Oh, sometimes it feels like I'm drinking yoga. Okay, one second. Okay, there is one other thing that I wanted to talk about. Once again, this is a Zoom Loom, and this is what I use to make that pin loom blanket that I showed you. That was my big FO, okay? So seriously, it's just this little 4-inch thing, and once you get a rhythm, you're popping squares off like every 15 minutes. It's really nice. Way faster than crochet or, I was going to say weaving. That's what this is. This is weaving. Way faster than crochet or knitting. Now, I like to use fingering weight held double. It's my favorite fabric. Now, you got to remember, however thick your strands are that you're going in and out of, that's going to affect the density of the fabric. So I just wanted to say, like, I have done other things. So like this is fingering weight held double. It's extremely bendable, but if you hold it up to the light, I don't know if I can do that. Is there any way to catch some light here? Not really. If you hold it up to the light, all you see are little pin pricks where the yarn is crisscrossing. It's just little pin pricks that you see. This is worsted, and well, there you go. Okay, let's try it that way. So this is fingering, and if you like, you can't really see my fingers behind it. It really doesn't let in a lot of light. This is worsted, held single, okay? And I know, at least I can. I don't know if you can, but I can see the shadow of my fingers. It's still not letting in a ton of light. It's not what I would consider to be lacy, but I mean, you can see the shadows of my fingers behind it. So there, it does let in more light. It is more bendy. This is DK held single. Yeah, you can really see the light, the shape of my fingers there. It lets in a lot of light. It's a lot lacier, very, very flexible, a much lighter weight fabric. And then this is DK held double, which you don't, I mean, you can see me touching it, but you can't really see like how many fingers I'm holding up. Whereas here, you know, how many fingers am I holding up? Oops. How many fingers am I holding up? You can see. Okay, check it out. There's no seeing that. So if you're looking at getting a Zoom Loom, if you're following me and you're like, what yarn do you use? I almost exclusively use fingering weight held double, but that's for two reasons. One, that's what I have a lot of scraps of, you know, I mean, look at all this. Okay. I know this. Okay. So I've got two skeins here that aren't actually supposed to be there. Beyond that, this whole shelf is just scraps of fingering weight yarn. And look, it's so full, it's now spilling out down here. I have a lot of fingering weight scraps. So I make a lot of squares with fingering weight held double. I also really like the weight of this. I like that it's not lacy, but it's still very flexible. If you are someone that has a lot of worsted weight, especially, you know, like if you use more commercial brands like Lion brand yarn or something, you may like just how it feels all by itself. You know, you may just be able to, you know, you may like just worsted held, just, it's a single strand of worsted going through that. So just know that this and this are pretty close. This one happens to be, this one looks just a little bit of a tighter weave, but not by much, you know, and they're both very flexible. If you're more of a DK knitter, either one of these is also okay. This is DK held single, and this is DK held double. Now this is thick. This makes me think of like placemats and table runners. It is extremely thick, which is not a problem. There's nothing wrong with an extremely thick fabric. It is a lot. I say it's stiffer, but that does not mean it's stiff. Look, it still moves. It just doesn't move like it takes up double the space as this one does, you know, because there's twice as much yarn in it because you held it double. So this is a lot lighter weight. This is a lot heavier. Neither one's wrong. So just remember, here at the Hot Mess Express, there's no wrong answer. So it's okay to use DK held single, DK held double, worsted held single, fingering held double, but you could also do fingering held single. It's very lacy, and it's because your fabric is further apart, it's more prone to moving. But that doesn't make it wrong. You know, you just got to think, what am I using this for? Is that going to match, you know, my project? It's fine though. You know, as long as it fits the project, it's fine. This DK held double, oh my gosh, perfect coaster. You could use any of these for a coaster, but this one has the weight and just a little bit stiffness that this would make the perfect coaster. Look at that, 15 minutes, you're done, and you have a coaster, you know, and it's a solid weight for that. Anyway, I know that there's some people that have bought Zoom looms because of how excited I get about talking about the Zoom loom. And I just wanted to put that out there since I did just finish my blanket, and I always get questions, you know, well, what yarn did you use? I use fingering weight held double because I like advent calendars, and those typically come in fingering weight, and because I have a lot of fingering weight scraps. So I use what I have and what I like to buy. That's why I use it. I don't use it because it's the only right yarn or right way to use the Zoom loom. So just, you know, putting it out there that, you know, please go explore, have fun. If you have a new Zoom loom, or if you're thinking about getting a Zoom loom, that you can use really any weight of yarn. You just might have to hold more than one strand together. I know I only went up to a worsted, but definitely an Aran would be fine as well. Bulky, it's going to depend on how bulky is. Aran's not going to be a problem. Bulky, just play with it. It's not wrong. It's just, you know, if you're starting to get frustrated, maybe it's the wrong yarn for you or for that project, you know, but it's not wrong to try something. So anyway, I just wanted to put out little plug for the Zoom loom because I know it's a lot of fun, and I know I talk a lot of people into buying one, and I just want them to know there's no wrong way to Zoom with your loom. Anyway, just having fun, folks, just having fun. Okay, so this year I'm doing things a little bit different where I'm kind of giving you guys, hey, this is where I'm at with my New Year's resolutions and my goals for the year. So this month I finished the Advent blanket, and I'm nearly done with Shawlography. So I went into the year hoping to get the Hummus shawl, the Shawlography shawl, and the Advent blanket done, as well as 9 sweaters. And I have 2 of those 3 very large projects done. I have not finished a sweater. I do have Darkwater on the needles still. 9 adult sweaters was kind of a big goal, guys. We'll see. Now this one also happens to be fingering weight, and several of the other sweaters are DK and worsted, so maybe they'll go faster. Wishful thinking. Also, what else? Oh, I'm working out twice a week. Yep, still doing that. I don't have my notes with me. I did not PR or anything. So my PR deadlift, if anybody cares, which some of you actually might, because I was surprised the other day how many knitters I saw deadlifting in my Instagram feed. I don't know if there's some kind of challenge out there, but you know, go you guys, lift heavy. My PR shoot is 225 with the deadlift. I feel like now it's 215. It was many years ago. It was like back in 2018, and I didn't write it down. I'm sure I have it documented on Insta, and I just got to find it. It was either 215 or 225. I'm nowhere near that right now, guys. Okay. I took like 2-ish, 3-ish years off, partially because of COVID. Partially because of some things that happened in my family that just needed my undivided attention. So anyway, I'm back to lifting though, and I have picked up 155, and that felt good. That felt real good. And my bench, I've been trying to get to a 100-pound bench for years. I'm up to 65, which, you know, okay, we'll get there, right? We'll get there. We'll get there. Can't do it overnight. Just can't. So anyway, I hate squats. I'm not saying I don't do them, but I don't want to make a goal of a squat because I hate doing it. And I don't want to set a goal that the whole time I'm working towards that goal, I hate everything about it. So I do squats, but I don't PR in squats, and I don't track that at all. But anyway, I am still working out twice a week. It's been feeling great. If anybody cares, not that I think anybody should, I have not lost a single pound, and I've not lost a single inch, but I'm stronger, and that's what I like. So go me. Honestly, that's what I'm excited about. I'm stronger, and I can feel it. I feel it every day when I'm moving around and everything. And yeah, so goal achieved, or actually goal being achieved. How about that? There we go. And then what else? Oh, I'm working on, I'm going back to school. I am halfway through my next class. It's rough. This is a writing class, and I have not written a college paper in a really long time. Oh my word. And when I wrote using MLA, and this is APA, and they're different, and it's hard. So I'm spending a lot of time doing homework right now, writing papers. It's rough. And I was warned that this was going to be a rough class. Like, many people warned me. And then the professor was all like, I don't know why people are saying that. This is not a bad class. This da-da-da-da-da. And the first week was not bad. It was very easy. And then the second, third, and fourth week happened. And it was like, okay, the other people did not lie to me. You, professor, you lied to me because this is hard. Anyway, I'm working through it, folks. One other thing, if you're even still here, because I mean, who watches to the end? I don't know, but if you're here, do you know what this is? I'm gonna stand up. Oh, we're moving the camera, folks. Oh man. Hi. This. Oh, you still can't see it. That's my chest. And this is my mess on the floor. Look at that. All right. Bringing it in, folks. Bringing it in and bringing it down. Whoa, too far. That's my chest again. There we go. Hey. Okay, so I purchased a wool and dress. It is the Camellia. I don't know how to say it. Whatever. So I'm 15. Oh, this is day 16. I'm going to move my camera. There we go. I'm 16 days into this. And what's special about wool and dresses is they're made of wool, obviously. And really it's a wool blend. I think this is, shoot, I don't remember. I'm going to say 70-30. I'll put it in the notes if you guys care. what percent blend of merino wool this is. It is merino though, so it's nice and soft, and that's nice. And I work with merino, so I love the idea of this. But what their little shtick is that you wear their dress for 100 days in a row, and then they give you $100 towards another dress. One of my friends did this. Hey, Jen. And she just loved how it changed lots of different things. Her perspective on things, and just, she said she got so much out of it. And I thought, okay, I'll try it. I'm a very busy woman right now. I would love to just throw something on every day. And so far, 16 days into this, what I have found is most days I would absolutely love to wear the exact same thing again and again and again. If that makes me basic, then I'm basic, but I don't care. I like to make sweaters. I like to wear sweaters. I like to throw on shawls. But on an everyday basis, if I did not have to think about what I had to wear, my life would be better. I like that idea. I'm not a dress person. I have not been a dress person for 15 years. Not that I don't wear dresses ever, but I mean, I'm pretty close to that. Like, I was trying to think, okay, when was the last time I wore a dress before I put this on? I'm thinking it was when my friends got married several years ago. Like, they now have a kid. The kid's now at least one. I mean, like, it was several years ago was the last time I can remember wearing a dress, and now I'm wearing one every day. It's a little different. I know, so Woolland has a Facebook page for people that are doing this 100-day challenge, and it's kind of nice because you can get ideas and everything, like how the heck do you wear a dress 100 times, and maybe not make it look like you're wearing the same thing every single day. A lot of people wear it with jeans. I don't actually like that look, but I've done it because I like jeans, so it's like, am I just challenging what the fashion police have told me what I can and can't do? I don't know. I don't know. I like the idea. I just don't know if a dress is the one outfit that I want to wear for the rest of my life. So I think that's what I'm struggling with. Like, if I could have a tank top and a cardigan, like a kind of cardigan wrap kind of thing, and jeans, and just wear that every day, I think I'd be more into this because that's my style. A knit dress that has absolutely no shaping, and the pockets are sewn kind of weird so that they pucker, and then they add bulk to my hips, which don't need any help doing that. Okay, so I'm wearing this shapeless, hip adding dress every day for 100 days. I had to wear it to a meeting, and I gotta tell you, I felt less powerful. I don't know how else to say that. Like, clothes sometimes give you a feel, a vibe, and I was not vibing that day. So I don't know. They do have a 30-day, you wear the dress for 30 days and, instead of the 100. And I think at any point I'm allowed to switch it. Maybe not. I don't know if I'm still allowed to switch it at this point because I'm halfway through. But I'm thinking about switching because I don't know, guys. I love the idea. And if I could, and like, you're supposed to, snap a pic of on Insta or Facebook every day to document your 100 days. And I feel like Instagram's going to judge me if I wore because when I say I would love to wear the exact same thing, I would love to wear the exact same thing. So I would love to just wear this dress, a pair of jeans, and a sweatshirt or a cardigan every day. Like, I'll just wear this every day. I like the yellow and the black together. So let me just wear this every single day. But I feel like Instagram would judge me. Like, didn't you already wear the bright yellow sweater with the dress? Like, 2 times this week? I don't know. Do you guys judge that? I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know. If it was socially acceptable, like in the real world and in the social media world, to wear the exact same thing every day, I'm on board. Like, let's skip fast fashion, slow fashion, skip it all. Just give me an outfit. That's my uniform. I'll wear it every day, no complaints. I don't feel like that's reality. I feel judged, and I don't know that I want to dress to be the thing that I wear the rest of my life. So those are the two things I'm struggling with. I'm staying with it for now because I want to get through the process. I'm a journey person. I am a results person, like get me across that finish line most of the time as well. But I'm also a journey person. So I'm in the journey. I'm trying to find out if this is the right journey for me. I don't know yet. I'm going to stay on it until I figure that part out. But I'm on it and I'm working my way through. It is a comfortable dress. If you are a dress person, I highly recommend it. If you're very much into slow fashion, sustainable fashion, highly recommend this. I did it. I started it because I thought, okay, this is one less thing I have to think about. And in some ways, it's one less thing I have to think about because I know every day I'm going to throw this on. But in other ways, every single day I have to figure out, how do I be a dress person when I'm not a dress person? Does that make sense? So it's just different. I don't know. Anyway, if you're here through all this rambling, hi, guess what? You've made it to the end. Congratulations. You've won absolutely nothing, but thank you. Thank you. It's appreciated. Anyway, guys, thank you again for joining me. If you have not, please like and subscribe. I always appreciate that. And if you have any favorite indie dyers that are releasing advent calendars, please, please, please let me know who they are. It doesn't have to be in the next week. Like if you're watching this later in the year and it's like August and your favorite designer just released an advent calendar, go ahead, put it in now. If you're watching this years from now, I doubt I've stopped buying advent calendars. Go ahead, put it in because I'm always interested in that. But anyway, y'all take care. Have a great day. Bye.